Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Paul Hutchings, and in today's episode of The Good Parts, I want to give you a private tour of our new family freedom compound and also share with you a couple of cool money teaching moments I had with my kids yesterday. So, I want to show you this. So, we've actually been working on this building that we bought, and what I want to do today is take you inside and show you what we've been up to. And I'm on StreamYard and I'm wondering if I can switch the view around. Let's see. Doesn't look like I can. So I'll just have to like show you. Okay, so you walk in this building. This was a former school classroom that we bought. So we have so far fixed all the patches in the walls and painted this big room. And the idea with this, oh, also check this out. This is kind of cool. We got the power turned on yesterday, and we have an exit sign by the door that lights up. How cool is that? But anyway, we bought this because we want to make it a game room for our family and also a movie room, and just kind of have a place that we can go hang out and play ping pong and have fun as a family, and also that our kids can invite their friends over and have a good time in a safe place and a good environment. So that was the main reason we bought this. But the other reason we bought this is I want to walk you back here is I have been wanting to build a home gym, and I'll show you these two rooms back here. So I've been working on this room. I've got the flooring installed, and this will be one part of the gym. And then we've got this other little room here. And I've been working on the flooring in there today. So we'll have two rooms that will be dedicated to fitness. And I'm excited about that because I love to exercise and work out. And lately it's been a little bit of a challenge with things going on in the morning with kids and school and business. And anyway, so it'll be nice to be able to work out from home. So anyway, we've been working on this, and that's where my cool teaching moments came that I wanted to pass along in today's episode. So two moments that happened yesterday. And this is, by the way, this is one of the things that when I first got started on the path to building a business from home, one of my biggest dreams and motivations for building a business from home and building an income that would allow me to not have to be at a job with all of my time was I wanted to be a dad. I wanted to be home with my kids. I wanted to be there with them, have time with them so that I could teach them and just build relationships with them. Um, and so my wife and I, we actually both wanted that. We wanted a stay-at-home dad, I guess you could say. So we started on the journey of building a business from home over 10 years ago. And, here I am today. And I'm having these moments with my kids, because I'm home with them all the time. And I see some people popping in. Hey, Nick Romani, thanks for tuning in. And I'm on mobile today. So this is, I'm like using my finger to highlight the comments. Nick says, that's so cool. Thanks, Nick. Minister Christian says, watching live. Love the exercise room. Me too. I'm so excited. I got a new bench coming. I ordered these really awesome adjustable dumbbells, and I'm going to buy some mirrors. And I got a lot of cool stuff I'm going to be doing with those gym rooms. Christian says, congrats. Thank you so much. Nick says, you bought that ready-made on the end. Well, not sort of ready-made. Like I said, we've had to do some aesthetic work to it, but yeah, the building was ready made. Bill Fever says, watching live. Thanks for tuning in, Bill. Rita Joy says, wow, that building is big. It is big. It's so cool. Thanks, Rita Joy. Mike says, so cool. I think you're going to love being able to work out from home. Yeah. And one of the things Mike and I are thinking about doing, let the cat out of the bag, is we're thinking about live streaming our workouts to each other to hold each other accountable. So we'll have like a time every day where we work out. Maybe we'll have a live stream, and if that goes well and we like it, maybe we'll invite a few others to tune in if you want. So Booker says, boom, good to see you, Booker. Thanks for tuning in. Geo says, pump it up. I want to pump you up. Thanks, Geo. Nick says, that sent warm feelings down my soul talking about work from home. Me too. Freedom, right? That's what it's all about. So anyway, dream, work from home, be home with family, do fun stuff, have time off to do projects like this. That's been another really cool thing about having a business from home is I've been able to pretty much work on this project full time for like the last week with my family. And that's been a great blessing. So to the moments, right? So wanted to be home with family. So yesterday, we're putting the electrical in, and we had to run an electrical line from our meter panel out to this building. So we had a trench dug, and my brother-in-law was over here because he knows quite a lot about electrical stuff, kind of like you, Nick Romani. And so my son Camden was helping, and Camden is 15 years old. And so we were at the base of the pole where the power goes up, and my brother-in-law was doing some work. And I said to Camden, I said, "Hey, Camden, would you like to be an electrician when you grow up?" And he said, "Oh, I don't know, Dad." And I said, "Hey, Camden, do you know why it is that electricians make a pretty good hourly wage, as compared to maybe other types of jobs that you could get?" And he said, he made a guess, and I don't remember exactly what it was that he said. And I said, "Well, it's because electricians have what's called specialized knowledge." And he said, "What's that?" And I said, "Well, specialized knowledge is knowledge that you have that is not common or ordinary to everyone." And I told Cam, and I said, "There's a whole chapter in the book, Think and Grow Rich, called specialized knowledge. And that's one of the things to be aware of, one of the principles to be aware of to growing wealth and growing income." And we had a little conversation about the trench that we had dug. So we dug the trench, we pulled up the grass, we laid the line, we buried it back up. And I said, take this trench, for example. This trench, if you were to hire someone to come dig the trench, you could probably pay someone minimum wage to do that. And why is it that someone would make minimum wage doing something like that? And Camden said, "Well, it's because, that's work that anybody can do. It requires no specialized knowledge or specialized skill." And I said, "That's right." So, as you're growing and moving on through life, a key to being able to earn higher amounts of income is fill your mind with knowledge that is not common or ordinary, if you can. And one cool thing to note on that item is this. One of the things that seems to be true is that most people, after they leave high school or college, never pick up another book other than maybe like a fictional book. People like to read fiction. But most people, when they graduate high school and they graduate college, they feel like they're done learning, and then they don't learn anymore. And so, if you're out there wondering, how could I develop specialized knowledge? And I guess you could say that I have some specialized knowledge. How did I get my specialized knowledge? All I did was read books. Every day for the last decade or more, one of my morning rituals is to open a book and read, highlight passages that stood out to me. And if you'll do that, if we will do that, I believe we can all develop knowledge that is uncommon, because common people don't do that. But we can choose to be uncommon, and we can develop specialized knowledge. So that was the first cool money moment. And the second one was last night as I was working on the flooring. Cashton, my youngest son, he was sitting in this chair here with his pillows and blankie, because I was working on the floor back here. It was like 11 o'clock. I worked out here till midnight last night. And while I was working, Cashton was texting my sister about a lawn mowing job, because my sister likes to have my kids mow her lawn. And so Cashton was arranging it. He's like, "Dad, what time can you take me over there on Friday?" And we arranged the time. And then Cashton says, "Dad, and Shanna's gonna leave $40 for us under a rock. How cool is that? That's a lot of money. I'm so excited." And I said, "Yeah, that is cool." And he said, "Dad, if I mow the lawn all summer long, think about how much money I'll have at the end of the summer." And I said, "Cashton, I said, how much money will you have at the end of the summer if you mow lawns all summer long, but you don't practice law of success number 3, which is the habit of savings?" And he says, "Shut up, Dad," or something like that. But I said, "It's true, Cash. If you spend all the money you bring in, at the end of the summer, you won't have any money." And I'm really working right now trying to help my son Cashton see the value of saving money, because he's 11, and he's kind of in a mode where the money comes in and the money goes out, and the money comes in and the money goes out. So working on helping him, pick up that savings habit. But how true is that? You can make all the money in the world, but if you don't save some of the money, you won't have any money, and I think that's a key to building freedom. And I love the principle of saving. Bring money in the front door, keep some in the house, don't send it all out the back door. And as that money accumulates, you can put it to wise uses. So that's what I wanted to share. Thanks for coming in on this private tour of our new Family Freedom Compound. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I appreciate all the comments. And I'm going to check the comments here. And before I get to reading the comments, let me know how you guys are doing today. Did you like coming in here and seeing this? Did you pick up any good tips? I want to let you know that if you're finding me today for the first time on social media and you got value from this, I do these Good Part shows every day, Monday through Friday on social media. And the goal is to share at least one good part from my life and or business in an effort to help you create more freedom, prosperity, joy, abundance, goodness in your life. Freedom is really my main thrust of what I really want to do, is help people learn to disconnect their time from their money so they can be free to be more of who they're meant to be, do more of the things they want to do, and be with people, more of the people they want to be with. That's what I'm all about, freedom through principle-centered leadership. So if you want more content from me, love to invite you to subscribe to me on social media, and or you can visit my website and subscribe to my email list, and be sure you get all of these future episodes as well as a very cool free gift. And there is the link on the screen, paulhutchings.net/GIFTS. So with that, I'm going to check the comments like I do every day because I love learning from everyone who tunes in. Veronique from Belgium, hello. Get started home business with Smiling Stew says, it's great to build the time with your kids. It was the one blessing of the pandemic. The one blessing of the pandemic was extra time I got to spend with my teen daughter. Absolutely, Stu. Thank you for sharing that. And also thank you for looking for a seed in the setback of the pandemic. Terrible thing we all went through, but there were benefits. And so I like that you highlighted that. Nick says electrician. Nick says where you can have a buzz at work. What do you mean? Like if you're working from home, it's okay to like throw back a few brewskis? Is that what you're talking about, Nick? Another benefit of working from home? You always make me laugh, Nick. Nick says never stop learning. If you do, you will be like stagnant water, stinky. Absolutely, agree with that. Jeff Topper says, Jeff's over in Branson. Jeff says, I had a friend teach that it's not how much you earn, but rather what you save. I think that is so true. So true. Thanks for sharing that, Jeff. Bill Fever says, I love that you share with your kids how to handle money. This should be put into our schools. Thanks, Bill. I agree. And in Idaho, the Idaho legislature passed the statute a month or so ago requiring financial literacy to be taught in all public schools. So that's positive progress, at least here in Idaho. Nick says, always pick up gold nuggets from you. Yay, thank you, Nick. Amy Star Allen says, that new space is going to be so cool. It will be a magnet for all of your kids, friends too, which will be great to have them all safely hanging out. Yeah, thanks for highlighting that, Amy. And I have just a quick little marketing tip that came to mind because I saw Amy. So Amy is one of my friends and also one of my business partners. And I was talking to her yesterday on the phone, and like friends do. And in the middle of the conversation, I said, hey, do you want to see this room I've been working on? And Amy says, yeah, I'd love to see it. Now, I don't know if she really wanted to see it or if she was just being a good, kind friend. Either way, I was thankful that she was willing to let me show off. So I took her on a tour, just like I'm doing now with you guys. And it got me thinking, about marketing. One of the things that I think can work really, really well is if in marketing, you think about people more like your friends. Where it's not like, hey, I'm going to do it live and I'm this fancy speaker, successful person, and let me put on a suit and tie or whatever, show you think you have to put on for people. Don't do that, and just talk to people like they're your friends and share things in your marketing like you would share with a friend. Like I shared this with Amy yesterday, and here I am today taking all of you guys on a tour because I look at you as friends. And I think if we can look at the people we're serving more as friends than as prospects or leads on an email list, I think that can go a long way in helping to reduce the tension and the anxiety that you might feel from creating content. And also, I think it gives it more of a real, authentic, warm feel. And one thing that I think is true is that in today's day and age, in a world that is seemingly filled with lack of authenticity, one thing that I know I crave, and I'm guessing a lot of other people crave, is authenticity. Just being real with people, just being real. So thanks for the comment, Amy, and thanks for reminding me of that tip that I wanted to share. Also, David Twomey, great looking project, Paul. Great lesson with your sons. Thank you, David. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Danny Krenza says, keep the blood flowing with working out. Awesome and happy for you and your family. Thank you so much, Danny. I know you're working out as well, so keep up the good work there. Gio says electricians make more money because their job is shocking. True story. Actually, that's what my son said. I said, why do electricians make more money? And he said, because it's dangerous. And I said, well, I don't know. I don't think that's why, but yeah, I mean, I get nervous around high-powered lines. Nick says, LOL, Gio. And Vasti says, teaching children about financial literacy is really cool. Thanks for sharing, Paul. You are a gem. You're a gem too. You spot it. You got it, Vashti. Bill Fever says, I think we should share what we are excited about. Odds are, yes, excitement. What are you excited about? Yeah, and let that excitement come through your content. One of the biggest things you can do, and Vashti says, love people, yes. And Lori Sue says, great job. Thank you, Lori Sue. All right, guys, well, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Get out there, have a great day, take action, go for your dreams. And I appreciate you guys, being connected to me. And if I can serve you in any way, please let me know. Best way to let me know is commenting on my content here on social media. And I will do my best to create content for you that can help you. If there's something that I know that might be able to help you, definitely I want to do that. So, all right, guys, take care and bye for now.